and today we are going to discuss about how we can increase the mileage of our vehicle by using the HHO device. Please अगर आप ये वीडियो हिंदी में देखना चाहते हैं तो मैं अगले थर्सडे को इस वीडियो को हिंदी में भी पब्लिश करूंगा, आप इस वीडियो को तब भी देख सकते हैं. सो वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग अबाउट व्हाट HHO device work, how HHO device work, how we can assemble the HHO device if you buy it from the market, and some working of the parts of these HHO device. So for today, let's continue with the components. There will be some components, that is syringe. The syringe is provided to you so that you can feed the water to the generator. The water is slightly mixed with the electrolyte that is given to you by the kit, but if it is not given, that is the normal baking soda that will increase the production of the hydrogen gas. So the mixture of the water and electrolyte is provided to this generator. Now there is a PWM, that is pulse width modulator. The main function of this PWM is to regulate the amount of the electric current. We will discuss what it does in later on. Then there is a HHO generator. This is the HHO generator that will actually generate the hydroxy gas. Then there is a safety dryer that will remove the vapors from the hydroxy gas. This is the safety dryer. Then there will be some connecting pipes that will be given to you to connect all these things. Now let's talk about the assembly of this kit. There will be a battery in your vehicle. Take the PWM and connect the yellow wire of the PWM to the positive terminal and black wire of the PWM to the negative wire of the battery, and connect this red wire of the PWM to the red wire of the generator and black wire of the PWM to the black wire of the generator. Take the connecting pipe and connect the outlet of the generator to the safety dryer at one end, and the other end of the safety dryer will be connected to the air filter by the connecting pipe. So now talking about the working of this HHO kit. The basic function of the HHO kit is to produce hydroxy gas. We will later on discuss how this hydroxy gas helps to increase the efficiency and the performance of the vehicle. So first of all, we must focus on how it is produced. So there is a battery which will be providing some voltage, but the voltage that is produced by the vehicle depends on the RPM of the engine, because the alternator that is fixed inside the engine produces the voltage according to the RPM. So these voltages are fluctuating, so we use PWM so that fluctuating voltage can be converted into the constant voltage and can be modulated according to the requirement. So PWM regulates the amount of the electric current and regulate the amount of HHO production according to the engine RPM. So as the engine RPM increases, the amount of fuel required also increases so as to produce that much power. Now when the amount of fuel intake increases, the amount of air intake also increases, and hence the amount of hydrogen provided to the engine must also increase so as to produce the maximum efficiency. So production of the hydrogen must also depend on the RPM of the engine. So producing more hydrogen at higher RPM, the PWM produces more voltage at higher RPM so that higher voltage can be given to this generator and higher hydroxy gas can be generated at higher RPMs. So this is the another role of the PWM. Now coming to the generator. So generator is basically electrolyzing device that will electrolyze the water into two gases, that is hydrogen and oxygen gases. So the generator is a container in which there will be some plates, stainless steel plates, and the alternate plates are given the same potential. So some alternate plates are given the positive terminal and another alternate plates are given the negative potential. So there will be some potential between these two plates. So the molecule between these two plates will undergo some electrolysis. So if the voltage is applied across this water molecule, then this molecule will split up into two molecules of hydrogen gas and one molecule of the oxygen gas. So this combination of two molecules of hydrogen gas and one molecule of oxygen gas is the hydroxy gas. Now the property of the hydroxy gas is it burns very rapidly. When it reaches the ignition temperature, it just blasts. So in this case it will not blast because the hydrogen is generated at the same time as the requirement. But if you use a hydrogen tank, then there are many chances of the blasting of that cylinder. So this is the working of the generator. The stainless steel is used so that it may not get corrode, because if we use another material, it may get corroded and it may get depleted after some time. So stainless steel will increase the life of this generator. Now when the hydroxy gas is generated, some molecules of vapors may also get escape from this pipe to the dryer. Now the dryer soak those vapor molecules and passes the hydroxy molecules to the another terminal of this dryer. Now these hydroxy molecules passes to the air filter. Now when these molecules get into the air filter, at the time of the intake stroke, the air is sucked from the air filter. So the suction is also there at this end of the dryer. So the hydroxy molecules are also get sucked when the piston goes down at the intake stroke. So in combustion chamber there will be three types of molecules. One is air, the molecules of air, the molecules of the fuel, and the third one is the molecule of the hydroxy gas. So since the space of the combustion chamber is limited, so the space occupied by this hydroxy molecule, if they are absent, this space will be occupied by the fuel. So the space occupied by the hydroxy molecule is the amount of the fuel that you have saved in this cycle. So in every cycle, if you calculate, it will give you about 20 to 50% efficiency, and that is claimed by the company who is producing these HHO kits. So when the spark is ignited over the piston, since hydrogen is very blastic, it just get burned very easily. So it produces the blastic effect and just produces the more power than that of the fuel. So it increases the power of the engine. So in this case, it increases the efficiency and it also increases the performance of the engine. So I think this is clear to you. If you still have any doubts and any queries, you can please feel free to ask me in the comment section below. I will definitely answer those questions. If you like my video, please share it to your friends so that they can also increase the efficiency of their vehicle. And if you didn't subscribe my channel yet, please subscribe it at this moment and click on that bell button so that you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks a lot guys for watching my video. Please keep watching, keep sharing and keep supporting guys. Thanks a lot guys.